welcome back to another exciting episode of Chris Boy's Grandpa Games. We are playing KOTOR today. Modded. I am playing as a light side male soldier slash Jedi consular, and my guy is just, oh, he's so good now. He was so terrible before, but he's so good now. We're on Tatooine. We are basically just farming XP, killing wildlife, because that's the way the game wants us to play it. Desert Raid are like the hardest, basically, animal in the whole game, I swear to God. 3 Jedi versus 4 Desert Raids. Yeah, it's a hard fight. Anyway, I just leveled up.
What is it?
So, let's talk to people.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk out here on the desert dunes. Tell me more about your past.
I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Invigorating? How so?
They were so very alive. So full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
Tragic? What do you mean?
Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time.
Who you don't know what I look like.
And justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
Hiccups. If that was the case, they seem to have been misrepresenting themselves.
I was merely using poetic license. Those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
Did they leave?
Of course they left. They had a war to go fight, so that we would not all be killed by those psychotic Mandalorians. The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
All species are capable of intolerance.
Yes, but humans seem the most pervasive, the most consistent. They took their frustrations and hates out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
It's all right.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
That cat suit she wears has got to be so hot, seeing that she is a literal cat. Less so with Bastila, you know, but like she's also wearing a cat suit underneath whatever she's wearing there. Alright. Let's go back to farming XP. And then we can talk to Bastila. And then go back to our ship and talk to everyone else. Hardest enemies ever. Desert raid. Alright, let's take a second.
What is it?
Sure.
One more left.
What is there?
Heard I said.
Alright. I think we should head back to the Ebon Hawk. We need to talk to more people in order to advance their quest lines. That's a Gizga that I was talking about the last episode, little frog creature.
Yeah, what do you
things.
want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history.
Oh, it wasn't.
But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it. There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
And you eventually came to Terrace.
Yeah, I came to Terrace. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Terrace and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Terrace could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
I'm honored.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Know anything about this world?
Tatooine is one big desert, with rocks sticking out. I heard that some of my people came here after the war, but I don't know what happened to them. The world of my clan, Ordo, was much like this. Dust basins and rock crags. But my world at least has some green around the equator. This place is just sand all over. There are some vicious people on this world, but the desert is the real enemy. Trips out in the desert, especially the deep desert, should be taken very carefully. Do you have anything else you...
Give me some stims.
Stimulant? Here's a speed-boosting stimulant. There anything else? Your choice.
Right. Lightsaber crystals. Demian crystal. Oh, we'll take that. Bastila, you can have one of them, and one of them. Jahani, you can have one of them. I love that glow. Okay, we'll take Jahani and I don't know, we'll take Mission and Bastila because they have quests on this world. Wait, just go back on the Ebon Hawk real quick and talk to Bastila because she or Mission should have activated. I think I need to talk to one or both of them. Probably both. And Karth too. I'd like to know more about you, Bastila.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me about how you joined the Jedi, then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged? Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You weren't allowed to love.
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who weren't you on very good terms? You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life
frog
on
in my
ships,
throat
traveling
today.
from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Alright. So that might activate Bastila's quest.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been very quiet recently, you know that?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop? I'm not the one leaving you out of the loop, Garth.
No? Well, you certainly aren't helping matters any either. And it's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
They thought it was more important that I help find star maps instead.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
trying
weird.
to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together. That's all I'm gonna say.
And what does that mean? What, is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
And I am not gonna betray you. I am not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. Gotta do the mission, then I can get out of here. Gotta find her dumb brother.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your dumb brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Embarrassing? Why?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaways?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
He's family. You gotta stick by your family.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills to have, Mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Why'd he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Nothing,
Okay,
never mind.
have it your way.
Ugh, one more level with her and then I can get her quest. I think Candace is about ready though. Maybe. Might need one more level.
What?
Alright. Treat injury. Sorry about that. Bastila didn't activate.
How can I help? Then I suggest...
Alright. We could give some gaffy sticks and get some money. Because we need it in order to recruit HK-47.
Greetings again from the office.
I have gaffy
I see
sticks. Just regular ones.
And I'll take those off. Farewell.
450. Wrong place. That's Cantina. Droid shop. Oh, for God's sake. You look so good. Sand people dialect. You don't seem to know much about it.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative...
I'm interested. Let's talk price. Perhaps I can convince you to go lower. Come now, think of the advertising you'll get from me. Okay. I had to sell him some shit. Okay. Dark Jedi robe. I think I'll keep the robes. Short sword, keep. Lightsaber. Joey will come with his own lightsaber, so we can sell that one. We can sell that one. I don't think I'm going to be changing anybody's lightsaber colors, so we can sell that. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. We can just get rid of these ion blasters. We're pretty close to 3,000. We can get rid of these grenades. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Get rid of the drugs. Alright. HK-47. Where did you get this HK-47? Alright, let's do it. Alright.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me? What?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions.
My own assassin droid. HK-47. Oh, I like his new look. He's like a cleaned up version of HK-47 from KOTOR 2. Let's see here. Repair. Definitely. Let's see here. Dexterity. Oh no, wait. Constitution, actually. He needs more hit points. Repair. Repair. He needs some toughness. Repair. And computer use. Grenadier.
What? Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb. I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
That's hilarious.
Can I kill him now, Master? I would like ever so much to crush his neck. Just a little. It is a long-time fantasy of mine.
Forget it, and you stop threatening people.
I apologize, Master. Are you sure? Not even just a little?
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Alright. Let's go farm some XP. Oh, here we go. We'll get around here. There's gaffy sticks, bantha tracks.
I'm here.
Yes?
Alright, ready to go.
Ready.
If the movement bug weren't a thing.
There, take it.
Acknowledgement.
Sand people, look like sand, talk like people.
You cannot win. What can I do?
Master?
What?
Here we go again.
Ready.
Yeah. Go HK-47. You are the best droid ever.
What can I do?
Alright, let's play dress up.
What? Sure.
Let's go.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something. Translation. Result. I believe I've succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among
Apologize for being here and say we want peace.
Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty required extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call. Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Tell me when a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
No. Ask him what he wants.
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
Tell him we'll get him his vaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Yeah, I'll prove him wrong. Basta's in her underwear.
I'm here.
Ew. That's a butt.
Sure.
Alright. Let's put some clothes on. Jedi night robe for me.
I'm
Awesome. Bastila can put on her regular clothes. Can we talk to Bastila? I want her quest because hers is right here on Tatooine.
How can I help?
You wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zaha.
I think we both know the real reason why you've been watching me.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's
Interesting.
not
Oh,
what you
compelling.
think.
Oh,
You have a great
jeez.
gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
You tremble? Ugh. Does it get you all tingly inside too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that, anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I have seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand. Dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
Are you saying the light side is innocent of killing?
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened.
Foreshadowing.
We must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as...
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong.
Alright,
How can I help?
Astro again.
Then I suggest...
Alright, hopefully her quest will activate this time. Oh!
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun.
It's happening.
Bugra shak kunti chiwa mchawa. Dong abuk shami no nok.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tonga boksha nak nong.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila.
Kakin cha na kwat na bontang. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nik tong chud chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk.
My mother's condition?
Ti pardo krita. Ak ti kondo ona chaba chisa wanki. Ti toki grantu kon chichan kun green kanchan tu pro. Bok wala no bok cha. Nichi konchuva.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Chachika don mulaka. Wata yumaka wamahona.
I guess we should go see your mother, Bastila.
Part of me would rather not see her at all.
Yeah,
She's
facing
really
away.
sick. Well, we shall see.
Yes?
I don't really have anything to sell.
Laboda ni winki smak toma. Wana kumbes chingpa marulira.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Helena? Bastila, isn't that your mother's name?
My mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Is she still there?
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
Let's go. Oi. Oh. Let's go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let's great bub. Alright, more talking. There she is. Come on. Cooperate, mouse.
Ben? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. Don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
And you haven't heard.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That's part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother is long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine Desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Why don't you look for the holocron yourself, Miss Helena? I don't know your last name, even though your daughter is traveling with me.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition, nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
Don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Alright, let's move out. There are tons of little side quests we could be doing, like, you know, the, swoop race, you know, whatever. But... oh wait, we're going the wrong way. We need to go to Zerka headquarters. We need vaporizers, so the sand people can make water.
You are Benki? Baba Hassan Shah.
Any moisture vaporizers?
Chiwi Aita ka Tong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chuna.
What do I want him for? To exchange to the sand people to stop their attacks.
Chiwa Aita kan Kicha na Kupornibo. Kun Muliras Limo Ponaka Tong Mamaji. Chiwi Aita ka Tong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chuna Mulira. Tangi Mamaji Kona. Ki Mulira Kun King.
I'll take him.
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba Mulira Tilai Kuka. Kakin Cha na.
Wow, I'm on permanent moving fast. That is fine by me.
Oh, it's you again. Good hunting out there.
Yeah, good hunting to you too. Let's go. Alright, wait. We need HE 47. We need to run fast. Real fast. I'm disgusted by him too.
This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Tell him we have the moisture vaporators.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do. Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought...
Tell him we have his vaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Woo! I need to go get the Jawas. Get out of my way. There you go. Oh my god, get out of the way.
Query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
Ask about the captives.
Clarification. We must...
Ask him about the Jawas.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. We are free to leave.
The same people said you can go. Run away to Anchorhead. Woo. For speed. Alright. We got out of here. We go back to Anchorhead.
Ready.
We don't really need HK anymore. But we can still give him the things. Flamethrower, shield disruptor. Can't really give me anything better than a blaster rifle.
What?
Party selection. Can Canderous come out and play? Wait, 1 second. Party selection, Canderous. Wait, remove. Canderous, add. Let's run around. Awesome. Let me see you have your sale. So haven't got very much loot. Canderous, can I talk to you?
Yeah, what are you? Your choice.
Have to level up. Party selection in that case. Remove. Add. We're getting pretty close to the end. Over an hour. Sorry about that. Let's go out.
Oh, it's you again. Good hunting?
Well, I guess we can do this for XP. Hold on. Auto level up. I don't care about the droids, really.
Sure.
Get this guy
Anyone out
out
there?
of his
Could you
predicament.
help? I seem to be, doomed.
Doomed.
Hey there. I don't remember you from Pilot Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here? I'll bet she does. She's decided I finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
This should be interesting.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. She was right. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Hey, yeah. You got yourself a mech droid there. Tell it to do it, please. Hey now, did your droid just spit at me? I just need a little help here. Just access each droid. Oh, and ignore...
How can I help? Then I suggest...
Hold on. A special message from Marlena.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist. Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
Yay! XP. Loot. Credits and parts. Wait, I should not have T3 with me. How about Jahani?
Your wish?
Go get him!
You cannot win.
That hurt, I What?
Irresistible horsepower.
I will be your doom! For the order! You cannot win.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to go back to Anchorhead and talk to that Jawa. Yeah, this is the Jawa. He knows the way. He gives me a map.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad.
Yeah!
How big can this dragon of yours be?
Oh man. Before the Crete Dragon got turned into a sandworm. The dragon is big. If it's such an honor, why do you want help? I'll help. Give me information about how. Mines. Oh my god. So dishonorable. How are we gonna meet the Banthas here? That seems real easy. What aren't you telling me? The Sand People? You're all great about hunting beasts, but when it comes to fighting sand people, you're a pussy. Get the middle one. Talk to the Bantha. They're pissed.
I'm here.
Life support packs. Nice.
I'm here.
They don't drop any gaffy sticks.
Achuta. Unga kun visto achuta. Unga kun visto. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Dong na bung sha nununya.
Don't worry, I'm ready.
네, 호두, 라누누 프라타 동고 시르카샤, 좀 아피게. Dayata. Wanta yuma wamahuhu nandagdik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Jedabadwana ni dibobo.
I like that version of the Rancor so much better. The Rancor. The Great Dragon so much better where it's an actual fucking dragon.
Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nonotek. Muchashak bakat. Kiye nono.
Alright, let's finish this.
Yes?
Can't move. Let's do the save thing. The dragon is gone. Oh well, whatever. Blaster and the Jedi Master Robe. Okay. Rubble. A violet crystal. Might give that to Jahani or something, or maybe Jolie. Nerve amplifier bell. Opula crystal, that's great. Equipment belt. Holocron.
How can I help?
You want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Are you gonna give her the holocron?
Do you think I should?
You might want to consider it at least.
That would just lead to another argument. How I always despised talking to her. I'll think about it. I should try and remember my training. I should be able to let go of this, but I can't. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
Let's see Jahani. Or Jahani.
What can I do? Yes?
What?
Yes?
The star map. Woo! 2 out of 5.
The star map. Even after all the thousands of years it has been here, it still has tremendous power. Can you not feel it?
The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The great dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it. Come, we should leave this place. There's nothing else for us here.
Twi'lek corpse. Alright. Let's save.
Sure.
Boss fight coming up. Bunch of bounty hunters.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Think you got lucky last time? Okay, let's do this again.
Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Alright. Speed. Energy resistance. Energy resistance.
I do.
Valor. Speed. Speed.
Your wish?
Aura. Aura. Shield.
What can I do?
What is it?
Okay. Med tab. Heal.
Your wish?
I'm here.
Oh, god damn it.
Yes?
That sucks.
I have to give you credit. You got lucky. Sorry. Let's go, boys.
Yes?
What?
Your wish?
Bastard!
Sure.
Super dead. So dead.
What?
Even the sand people know.
Yes? Your wish?
Yes?
What can I do?
Yes?
Alright, let's finish up our last stuff in Anchorhead, and we are done with Tatooine. Footlocker.
Greetings again from the office. I see that.
Gaffy sticks.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Circuit Corporation thanks you. It would be valuable to have someone on call if the sand people made another incursion. I think you're right. Yes, here's an additional reward. Once again, Circuit Corporation thanks you. Greetings again. Farewell.
Likukuno no ba mulira jikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata de punage. Dolpi kikiwana.
Thanks.
Dihotonga kun hankami. Wana kun bez ching achuta.
That's like an invitation from the Assassin's Guild of the Galaxy. Alright. We're gonna cut the Basta's mom and then end this.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Do you really need the holocron, Basta?
Perhaps not. I can remember my father well enough. But I ask you, why should she have it?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
Maybe you should be the first one to give up ground here.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Treasure hunting is a dangerous occupation.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastard. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn. Like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastard. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before
I know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Oh, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
Oh, do my best.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch her.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again, and we can talk.
Oh, all right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Well, I think that's about where I'm gonna end it. Thanks for watching to the end. If you need, you have, like and subscribe, all that good jazz, or not. I don't care. I'm not a cop. You have a great day. Bye.